Hi, Libra. I'm going to do a reading for you guys, or I have laid out a reading for you guys for those of you that have started a new romantic connection. It's good for the sun, rising moon, and Venus sign of Libra. It is a general reading. It might not resonate with all of you, or only parts of it will. This is for those of you that officially are talking to someone new and you're really excited about it, and new love is coming in, or it's like just starting between you and another person. Some of you might have met this person already, some of you have not. I think a lot of you haven't yet because I got the Ace and the Fool and the Ace of Cups. So it's right at the beginning. So it is a general reading. And I mostly was moved to do the reading because I kid you not, like six of you reached out to me, previous clients, some of whom have become friends of mine. I don't typically make friends with my clients, I think it's unprofessional. But a few of you I've gotten to know. And I've just had a bunch of Libras reach out to me lately that are clients that are like, Carrie Lee, I found new love. And I'm like, okay, it's time to do a reading. So let's check it out. I think there's a lot of romanticizing. I think you or your person are being a real Romeo or Casanova. It's totally normal. I think you're being swept off your feet. I'm going to try to remain as positive as possible, but consider me like your big sister, Queen of Swords, Empress, is just saying to all of you, oh my God, Jesus Christ, don't forget your helmet. Like, wear a helmet, don't run with scissors, don't move too quickly. That's because all day, every day, I have to do readings for people who I would say over half of my clients have made huge mistakes and are continuing to make mistakes in love. So I just want to help you guys make really good choices moving forward. So I'm going to remain positive, but dude, wear your helmets, go slow. Okay, walk before you run. But this looks good. I'm excited for you. So, what came out of the Arrows of Love Oracle deck was Casanova, swept off your feet. Oh my. Secure love nest, lip service, love chords. Now, I looked at lip service for a while. Typically, lip service, on face value is like, oh, it's just lip service. It's not real. It's bullshit. I'm not getting quite that vibe. I'm getting a lot of kissy kissy emojis being sent. So I'm hearing at this point, it's love chords and lip service, meaning you're doing a lot of talking and texting and striking chords with one another. I think it's coming out of your mouths right now. It hasn't necessarily been put into action. Some of you are getting really swept off your feet and already making plans for the future. Not all of you, of course, but some of you. If you're doing that, try to refrain from doing that. It's called future faking. It's normal to do. Like, we go on a second date with someone and we write Mr. or Mrs. blah, 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 and we think of our wedding dress and we do imagine what it's like to live with that person. That's okay. That's normal. That's perfectly natural. Humans are very romantic beings. But be careful, like talking about having a secure love nest and living together in like the first couple months of dating a person. As a certified relationship counselor, you need to know that that's actually one of the worst things you can do, because if that doesn't come to fruition, if by chance that doesn't happen, it's just so disappointing. So don't fake the future, okay? Just let the lip service be exactly what it is, see it for what it really is. Some of you, though, are with a person who's ready for, like, they have their secure love nest already, or you do as well. Some of you are thinking about, you're looking at like Airbnbs to go see this person. Some of you might be at a distance from this person because I have the chariot and the sun here. Sometimes that even indicates a whole time zone difference or two time zone differences, but not necessarily. But it's looking good. You're getting real swept off your feet. I think it's all talk right now. And again, lots of emojis, lots of texting. That's cute. I do have enamored at the bottom of the deck. Love potion available. Satin sheets. My goodness. And my guides just wanted me to use a zillion oracle decks just to make sure I got deeper into, the relationship in each of you. Libra, you're showing me treasure and gift. That's so sweet. So some of you are sending this person a gift or they've sent you a gift. You're feeling like you found a treasure. You're looking at love as a treasure and a gift. Some of you are going to the beach with this person, maybe. Like you found this treasure or they found you. It is a gift. Love is a gift. You're all Venus and whatnot. That's so sweet. Your person is showing me, this isn't bad. This is actually very realistic. Boundaries and desire. I sat here and drank a half a cup of coffee and listened for this message. I just kept listening and listening and listening. Honestly, I think some of you are having like very frank, open, honest conversations about what you're into in the bedroom and what you're not. This person might be drawing some boundaries with you, like just feeling out your boundaries or you're feeling out theirs. This is not a bad card. There is a lot of desire on this person's end. They might have issues with desire or some boundaries. I think you guys are talking about that. I got friendship, love, and fear. These are great. This is beautiful. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. And fear is here, though, at the bottom of the deck, which, as you know, for me counts in the reading. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So, some of you have been afraid to love and you're testing out to see if you can love again. Or there's fear on your person's part, and that's why they're showing boundaries. They have a lot of desire for you. They might have some fears. You might have some fears. There's no grown man or woman on planet Earth that doesn't bring some fear into a relationship. So acknowledge the fears in your person and in yourself and be very realistic about them. That's important. With friendship and love, for some of you, you're kind of questioning whether or not the two of you will just be friends or if love will blossom. For some of you, this person is a friend. I also see a progression like, let's start with friendship. Let's see if we can fall in love. We're thinking it could be love, and that's why there's some fear. That shows me that you have emotional intelligence. It's not that we should be afraid to fall in love, but there is a risk with romantic love because we put a lot of pressure on the idea of romantic love in many cultures in the world. So understand that a person's in your life for a reason and just be grateful for the gift and treasure of friendship first and foremost. Try to start with friendship and commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. So you might not always see, or you might start to see some things in this person that you're not sure if they're good or not. Acknowledge all that. Acknowledge whatever is triggering your fears. Okay. That's important too. Oh, I do also have adventure at the bottom of the deck. That's the Fool. Starting off on a new adventure. You've just got your compass in your backpack and you're going to walk through the door and you're ready to go. It's a new cycle, which is awesome. I pulled some cards out to describe this person. I was like, tell me about this person. I have the Six of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Sun. I also have the Five of Cups and the Seven of Cups underneath this. So this is like underneath. I dug a little deep. I got a little nosy with this person. So this person could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They could be a fire sign, or in particular, a Leo. They could be masculine or feminine. If they're a masculine, they're pretty serious. They could do very well for themselves. They're very disciplined and grounded. They might not come off as super sexy at first, like a King of Wands would. They're very grounded and mature and stable, or they appear that way. They could be wealthy. They could be a business person. They could be a leader in some way, or that could be important to them. Hopefully, none of them are married to someone else. Make sure you get all the facts before you let anybody do the lip service thing and sweep you off your feet. Like, definitely meet them in person and look for the tan line on the left finger. This person is in a place of transition. They might have moved recently, or they've gone through a process of healing. This is a new person, so this has got nothing to do with you. They might just be releasing baggage from the past. If they're a feminine, they're looking for a serious partner. They're probably also looking for someone who's very mature and set up financially. I know I would be. I come out as the King of Pentacles in my readings, not always in the upright, but I'm trying, So this stuff is important to this person. This person is very happy. They are like a breath of fresh air. They're probably very outgoing and fun and adventurous. A happy person. They could be at somewhat of a distance from you. This King of Pentacles could be another person from their past or something. They do have some regrets and disappointments that they're bringing into the relationship. They do have some healing to do emotionally still. This might be what they're moving on from. They also might be a little bit dreamy and do a lot of wishful thinking. With the Seven of Cups, they could have Pisces in their chart, maybe. Also, the Seven of Cups means they do have other choices still. So this might mean that they're not off the market. And if this is brand spanking new, why, if you just meet someone like you've met this person 2 weeks ago, don't go shutting down your dating profiles. Like, really, truly. Like, don't go crazy. So this person might have other choices, or they might be a little afraid to take action entirely with you. These aren't cards of action except for the Six of Swords. And if this is a new relationship, it's more about what's happened in their past. They might have some things that they're still regrets and some disappointments and failures in relationships that they're trying to move on from. They might be a little serious too with that King of Pentacles. That makes a great partner, though. The one I watch out for is the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is here on the table, but that's okay. That's just the challenge. So at the center of it all, I have the Three of Pentacles. This is the getting to know you. This is where you're building and learning and growing. You're learning about each other, and you're trying things out and seeing if you can collaborate and work as a team. You might have met this person at work. You both want to be recognized and rewarded, right? Very, very early on, you caught their eye or they caught your eye. The challenge is this King of Swords. This could be an ex. This could be you, Libra. This could be your person. The King of Swords is a good card. I did read all in the upright. The King of Swords can be a little detached. And he likes authority. He likes to be the smartest person in the room, and he usually is. And he represents truth. He has very high standards. He's often a consummate bachelor. So one of the challenges is to have high standards and to operate out of a place of full mental clarity and to be totally honest. That's okay. In a positive way, that's important. In a less positive way, like someone might be a little detached. King and Queen of Swords are independent. They are arguably the hardest kings and queens to get into a relationship. So you might have a tough nut to crack, or maybe you are, and you're also like, dude, I need to be the King of Swords. I need to be smart about this. This could also be a boss watching you, something like that. He does have his sword raised, so that's just a challenge or a catalyst. It's not bad. I do find it interesting that what's driving you is the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. First of all, someone could have been injured or hurt, sick, in an accident. This could be a family thing. This could be driving you, or this could be in your person's energy. I think it's important to see this stuff when we move into a brand new relationship. Someone has had their heart broken in the past, and someone has been left out in the cold. For some of you, someone might have financial issues. This sure looks like an injury or a pain of some kind. So somebody's bringing some shit into this. That doesn't mean that's going to be baggage in the relationship, but this does need to be acknowledged. You definitely want to make sure you freed yourself from negative relationship cycles. You want to acknowledge any recovery from loss and be very realistic with yourself and about that person if this is them. If you're still feeling somewhat spiritually impoverished, yes, a relationship can feel like a gift and a treasure and be very healing. It's nice when someone can help you with this. Make sure you are honest about that. Some of you have really gotten your heart broken in the past, or maybe your person has. If your person is telling you a lot of pain and emotional baggage, I would just be very observant of that and be observant of it within yourself. This is coming in as beneath you. So this might be what, you're coming out of or they're coming out of. I would like to see something else driving you, I'll be honest. But hey, we got to be real, right? Deep within, we've got Temperance, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Now, this guy looks very contemplative, like he's really thinking about it, like, could this be it? Am I truly being divinely guided? Deep within, you want to not be excessive. You don't want to run hot and cold. You don't want it to be wild and dramatic and all over the place. You want to be calm. You want to be peaceful. You want to be divinely guided by your angel. You're trying to have perspective. And the Ten of Cups, long term happiness is what you're looking for. One of you might be kind of taking a minute here, though. The Four of Cups and the Four of Swords are my cards where you take a minute. So your person might be emotionally evaluating it and not taking any action at the moment, or you are. This could have happened in the past as well, and someone is remembering all this and hoping that you can have this happiness again, possibly. But someone might be wondering if this person seems a little detached at the moment, that's what they're doing. Okay, they might have experienced a loss, or perhaps you did. But you're really emotionally reevaluating it, or your person is. This is where we wonder if the grass is really greener on the other side or if we're making the right choice. That's okay to do. But if anybody's holding back, that's why, because it's like, whoa, this is a big deal. But what your guides are saying to you, your advice is the Ace of Wands and the Sun. That's great. So they're saying to you, start right at the beginning. Make sure this is exciting to you. Some of you have got fire in the chart here. Make sure you're inspired. Examine the growth potential, okay? Make sure you don't lack direction and allow for distractions or delays if they pop up. Make sure they're realistic though and they're legit, because for lip service, like if anybody drags something out, they might not be able to open up about why, but they're saying start right at the beginning. This is cool. This is good. Passionate growth potential. This could lead to happiness. Make sure you operate out of a place of clarity. Just have fun for now. Examine the growth potential, allow it to be new, and just have fun. What's coming in for you? This is good too. The Nine of Cups to the Fool. Oh my God, it's just wish fulfillment. You feel like you've hit the lottery. This is the treasure and the gift. I think you're going to be really happy and satisfied and grateful right where you are. You know that you have to start at the beginning and have the beginner's mindset, taking a leap of faith. It's a brand new relationship. It makes you feel really happy with the Fool and the Nine of Cups and the Sun. They're all smiling. I always love this. I love the sun. It's a naked baby on a horse riding through a field with a flag. Yippee! Keep it like this for now. Don't have high expectations. Just have fun. Be very grateful right here, right now, in the moment. Put your best foot forward too with your attitude of gratitude. Yeah, that's what's coming in soon. The way you see yourself, the Knight of Wands and Justice. Interesting. Cool. You're feeling very passionate. You're not seeing yourself as tied down. You're thinking about it and you're like, God damn, I've been hurt in the past. Maybe you are a little clammed up, Libra, with the King of Swords here. Even my feminines, I get into King of Swords energy with relationships. As a tarot reader, as a relationship counselor, someone who's been married twice, yeah, I King of Swords that shit a lot in the beginning to my detriment. So, maybe, it's got its pluses and its minuses, right? So I get it, but I like that you see yourself as the Knight of Wands. I am passionate. I am fun. I am excited. I'm feeling rebellious. Also, a card of distance or travel, maybe. But you're also seeing yourself as justice. Well, I can't mess this shit up this time. You want balance. You know that you need to balance out relationship with every other part of your life. You know that you need to serve justice. Some of you have a choice. Some of you might have been dealing, I don't know why I get the feeling some of you have dealt with a person that like went to jail or something. God, I hope that's not the case, but it happens. I think that you see yourself as a true Libra, serving justice, being fair, being honest, being balanced. This King of Swords and Justice are pretty natural for Libras to be in. Your person is showing me strength, the Page of Wands, the Three of Wands. So They're being strong right now. They have strong feelings for you, but they're holding back a bit, or they're just a Leo. The way they feel about you is they're in a mode of exploration and study. That's what pages do. They deliver and receive information. They're hollering at you. They are a free spirit. Um, I see Leo and Sag energy here, big time. They're excited. They're in a mode of discovery with you, and they are in Three of Wands energy. So we're in the threes here, examining the full growth potential of the relationship. And you're like, I want to be really passionate, but I also want to be balanced and keep my life in order, which is cool. Your hopes and fears, or your hopes is the Lovers. Of course, that's your hopes, this Gemini energy. I can't really stick one zodiac sign on this. I can't really get a feel for it because it's new. So I'm going to see a lot of love and that kind of stuff. A lot of major arcana does come out in the beginning of a relationship, which is actually a little unfortunate, but I can't really get into why. Maybe I'll talk about it sometime. But you guys are hoping that it's total value alignment. You're hoping for a lover. You're hoping that this is the one. You're feeling like a soul connection. This is less sexy than some of my other cards. It's really beautiful. And I asked to tell me what will happen for the next 2 weeks. I didn't want to go any further out. I didn't want to jinx it. I just want to stick with the current energy. So I asked for a 14-day prediction. I have the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, with the Hangman, Queen of Pentacles here. I think you're getting serious, or you think you will with this person. So definitely new feelings and emotion coming in. Definitely feeling a heart-to-heart connection. Some of you guys will be talking about traveling to see each other and getting to be face to face. And the Knight of Cups is here again. Here's the Casanova. I love the Knight of Cups. He really puts his money where his mouth is. Somebody could have water in the chart, but frankly, I see the Knight of Cups a lot for anyone ruled by Venus, so Libra or Taurus. This is going to be very romantic, very charming, very swept off the feet. This is really a good energy. Make sure you absolutely keep both hands on the wheel. Don't go driving in too fast. But this is like we're moving towards victory or success. Someone might travel to see the other person, and you're planning on that and working it out. Maybe this King of Swords is just about logistics, right? That's pretty legit. I would watch for romanticizing it too quickly. Night energy does flip into the reverse eventually because it'll plateau. So just try not to go crazy, but it's beautiful, very romantic, very charming. And I think it's going in a good direction. It might require somewhat of a sacrifice, or there may be a bit of a pause because I've got this Queen of Pentacles here. I do have the Queen of Swords here too, which is good. Let's be practical. Let's be smart. I do have a job. Some of you have kids, family, that kind of thing. So you might pause and see, you know, if there's a sacrifice to be made. Hopefully, this isn't someone's wife or bitchy ex or something like that. I do have an Emperor here as well, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, I didn't even want to look through the deck. I think you will have to be kind of direct with this person and have very clear boundaries, or they'll be that way with you. I'm seeing two serious, mature people here. Someone may have to decide whether or not they have room in their life for this. You'll try to balance it and make it work. Page of Cups here as well. Someone might have a child, or there's an emotional exploration. I was hoping the page would come out before the night, but what can I do with you people? You're ruled by Venus. This looks pretty typical of a beginning relationship, and it looks good. I like that this person is talking about boundaries. I like that they have a lot of desire for you, or they want you to have desire for them. My only concern, really, truly, is this Three of Swords and Five of Pentacles. And that might be why justice is here. So get to the bottom of this within yourself. Try not to carry this into the relationship with you, and address any feelings of being left out in the cold or pain from the past. This could also be an illness or an injury for someone as well. Okay, so keep that in like a health thing or a money thing. Keep all that in mind. That's important to keep on the table. But by all means, Libra, go on your grand adventure and allow yourself to be swept off your feet. Just remember to start as friends and let the love come in, and realize that you're testing your resolve to live in the energy of love. That's not always easy to do, even for a Libra. Okay, Libra, those of you that are beginning a new relationship, I do hope this resonates. I do hope it helps. I hope you got good advice and were encouraged by Spirit. I like the messages that came out. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.